Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Jay, man. We back for another video, man. Now listen, yo, before we get to anything, make sure to hit that like button. Appreciate your love support. And I want to get this off my chest. Pause. I've been wanting to talk about this, y'all. Now, there's a lot of y'all that are new to this channel. You're trying to figure out why is this guy always yelling? Why is he always in a bad mood here and there? Well, because the reason why it's like that is because everything that I talk about every time I make a video about something, I'm right about it, right? Now, what you're gonna see in this video is, and I need to say this by the way too, you cannot have the name scoring in your build and you just can't find a way to score, right? Now I will be commentating this game, right? But what you're gonna see in this game is, y'all, my teammates have builds, and I mean builds that are supposed to be able to go out there and get you probably 25 to 30 points, probably 40, 50 points if they know what they're doing, right? I have two locks, y'all. I want you to remember that I have two lock-ins. I just showed you the hybrid, and I have my perimeter, right? I will be on my perimeter lock in this game, right? He's not made for scoring. But the guys that are on my teammates, they build two-way, three-level screens. And they got three-level score. All of these builds, inside, outside score. They got the name for it. Without further ado, let's get to it, though. Again, appreciate your love and support. Let's make sure I get the video to 5 likes. As always, love you guys. Get to the commentary. All right, let's get to it, y'all. Now it's commentary time. Now, again, I just showed y'all the screenshot to show y'all. Again, these guys are nothing but scorers, right? So we're gonna get some comments. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Slash and Jeff real quick as we not get into this, right? Because if y'all didn't see their builds, they are scoring builds, right? But again, appreciate love support. As we're now back into the NBA 2K23 Next Gen Summer League records, we are currently in season 7, guys. We are now with Slash. We're now with Jeff. The commentary tonight and with the commentary today for this game, and we already see the matchup. We are looking like these guys. It might be a decent game so far. It looks like the blue team's coming out, with a pretty just regular lineup. For the white team, we know J Mid is on his perimeter lockdown. And again, we know that guy is really just made for defense. But these guys are currently on. We see inside I score 99, inside I score 91, three level score two-way 96, and another three level score 99. So these guys are all scorers. The only person that you probably want to worry about not scoring is J Mid, right? As nobody get this tip off started. As a blue team will win the tip off. So now PG with the ball. PG bringing the ball up the court. Wide open in the corner. 3-ball. That won't go. Rebound is by the blue team. They get the rebound. Second opportunity. Big man goes back to the corner. Big man. Power forward. Makes the pass. Down the middle. Dunk is good. And just like that, we're going to have a 2-0 ball game. So far, it's the blue team that gets on the first points on the board today. As we clearly saw, that second opportunity was a big deal. So now, PG with the ball. PG bringing the ball up the court. Makes a pass. Horrible space right there if you're a fan of the white team. As they now try to fix it out and fix the spacing. As that dunk by the big man is no good. So that dunk rattles out. And that alley-oop is going to be no good. And what in the Shaqtin' fool was that right there by the blue team? He could have easily went up and say he throws up an alley-oop to a ghost. And you got to flop on that one. All right, so now, as that is a turnover by the white team, if you're the PG, why the hell are you making that read right there? And again, we didn't even really do the game breakdown. We want to see from this white team, these guys all are able to score except for really J Mid, right? J Mid is the only one who's not really made for offense in this game. That is a horrendous take right there by the white team. And they just need to find a way just to be patient. I mean, like, again, why are we forcing that through right there? I don't know, Jeff. But I do know is the blue team, they got to take advantage of these dumb mistakes by the white team, right? So let's see if they do so, right? So now, blue team with the ball. They go to the big man, one-on-one, makes a pass, power forward. Close shot is good. As we're not a 4-0 ball game. And again, for the white team, you all are scorers except for J Mid. Let's see if they can finally do this time. PG makes a pass. He finally finds somebody on the back door, and that close shot is going to fall. So we now have a 2-point game. But again, I don't want to see him be super aggressive on the passive. He's the inside-outside scorer. He's supposed to be able to, do something. Show that you are comfortable in this game, right? So now, as that dunk is no good right there by the PG for the blue team. Fast break. That dunk is good by the white team. So just like that, we have a 4-4 ball game, right? So the white team, they're trying to make some noise in this game. Can they make a comeback, right? As they were down 0-4. So now, blue team, 3-ball. That won't go. Rebound is by the white team. White team, fast break opportunity. They're not going to use it. They go to the PG. He goes up. Layup is no good, not even fucking close. That was a horrendous take because he tries to get a foul right there, and then it's not even close. And Slash, talk to me what you saw right there on that play. I just saw a guy that really panicked right there. I mean, you didn't have to force that layup because we now have a 7-4 ball game. I just saw a guy who really just tried to just rush it, not seeing what else he had. And again, yeah, he's an inside outside scorer, but once again, they just did it again. You cannot just throw up anything because you're on a build that has a scoring name and just expect everything to fall for you. You got to actually see what you got, see if it's an open look. And so far, they're not doing so. And that's why they find themselves down in this game because you're rushing offense that free throws. You're rushing your offense really too fast. You're not really seeing what you have. And you're also not showing that the ability to, create offense, right? As a blue team, three ball, that won't go. Rebound is by the white team. And again, if you're looking at this, you're seeing, as that dunk by Jamin is good in the fast break. And Jeff, talk to me because you're looking at this, you're seeing this is literally a 1 point game, and we've seen the white team literally just make clueless rookie mistakes in season 7. And as that shot right there is good, mid-range is good by the blue team. So talk to me about why is this a close game? Because we're clearly seeing numerous mistakes on the white team, and they just find themselves to, somehow be only down by 3 points. As they go to J mid, spin move, J mid, attacking, that won't go, right? Now, Jeff, I want to talk about this real quick, right? Talk to me, Slash. Now, you see how Jay did that spin move right there? Now, again, this guy's not known for scoring, right? He's not a scoring build. But do you see how he was comfortable with that spin move because he knows it can work for him? That's what I want to see from these guys that have the ability to score on their build. Show me you're comfortable. Show me you can get to a spot right there. As you see, finally the PG finally gets a dunker there to fall. Show me you're comfortable in getting to your groove. Don't just wait on for J Mid to make something. You see what I'm saying? And J Mid's he's not an offensive guy, right? So now, as we're back to this game, but yeah, like I said, we want to see this white team. If they're just more comfortable, especially the guys that are literally made for scoring, as that dunk is good by the blue team, and they're not going to call a timeout. If you would see these guys be more relaxed, you would see a way better overall game from Alpha Serena because so far it's been a shit show. I mean, only 8 points, and all these guys are able to score except for J Mid, right? As another timeout is called, right? So now, PG with the ball. Tries to find Jalen in the back door. Horrible read. This time, he makes a rookie mistake for the blue team. Blue team, three ball, corner. They call a timeout. As that shot was looking anyway. Right, as I would not take a sip of the drink real quick. Shout out to Apple Juice, right? Anyways, we're now back to this commentary. So now, blue team with possession. Blue team, PG, one-on-one, crossover, behind the back, down the middle. Goes to the left corner. This time, they go to the small forward. Small forward, go to the power forward. Goes to put a horrendous hit right there. That's no good. Rebound is by the white team. As they turn it over, as he hits an L1, R1 right there, and he turns it over. And we talked about that too, right? Slash, we talked about it just so that they connect on a three. The L1, R1, yeah, it can work, but when you're playing guys who clearly they're just, watching you guys just do everything, watching you guys make numerous mistakes right there. I mean, look at Jim, another spin move and finds a way to score. Now, this right here is embarrassing, Slash, because J-Mid ain't supposed to be scoring, right? We know this guy's a defense, he's on the perimeter lock. But once again, we pointed out that spin move we did earlier, and we saw that he was comfortable. He went right back to it, finds a way to get to the basket, finds a way to get it 2 points right there, right? As we now have a 6-point game, right? So now, blue team possession. They literally triple helping right there, and the white team gets saved right there because clearly there was somebody wide open in the left corner, right? So now as we head into the second quarter, and the white team only puts up 10 points as a team, that is fucking atrocious. It's when you have a team full of scorers. As the PG nearly turns it over, this time, he gets the ball to the shooting guard. Shooting guard goes back to the PG. PG, crossover. PG, looking for somebody down low in the paint. Spin move. Goes back to the big man. Big man in trouble. Big man, 3, 2, 1. They got to get a shot off. Not even fucking close. And that is terrible. Jeff, please explain to me what did you not like there from what I didn't like from them right there, Slash, was once again, and what the hell is that? Once again, they're just not comfortable. You clearly can see. We pointed out before this game started that we saw Jimmy pointed out that all of these teammates except for him are supposed to be scoring machine scoring builds, right? You had a 2-way 3-level scorer, you had an inside outside scorer, and they're not one of them except for the guy who's known for defense has been comfortable tonight. And you see the PG, he's not looking like he's gonna quit. He needs to get his bum ass out of here. He hasn't done shit all game. it literally just a non-factor on both sides of the floor. You see what I'm saying? And it just seems like the white team might just go like it might be a blowout because if you are not comfortable when you're on an offensive build, that's just not a good look already. Only 10 points in the first quarter as a team. Again, Jeff, they only put up 10 points as a team in the first quarter, and four of them out of five are literally scoring built for scoring, and they weren't able to score anything. And we pointed out because none of them were comfortable, and now you find yourself in a situation where you're now relying on a guy who's known for defense to just find a way to score, right? So if you now have a 22-10 ball game, it just seems like this white team might just get blown out because they're just not ready, right? As J Mid gets the ball, J Mid crossover, J Mid newly turns it over, goes to the big man, 1-on-1, goes to the small forward, goes to the PG, back to the small forward goes up, that's a block. Once again, another shot clock violation and another wasted opportunity right there for the white team, right? So, Slash, talk to me again right there. What was another mistake? We've been saying it all game. The fact that none of them are comfortable, the fact that none of them have any moves to rely on, and the fact that just none of them are ready. You see what I'm saying? And they just right there, three ball is no good. But it's like you cannot have a build that has a scoring name. Look, J Mid wide open for three, that won't go, right? But you see how we see how J Mid, he's gonna take the open shot. Even if he misses a shot, we could probably tell again he's probably gonna shoot another one if he's left wide open. That's just how he plays, right? But again, as that is a snatch block right there. I mean, oh my goodness, that right there just explains how the game's been going in general. As we have a 26-10 ball game, that block might be in Sports Center top 10 today. But this is just not a good look for them. This is bad. Three ball, white team, that won't go. These guys have been stuck at 10 points since the last quarter. And this time, blue team, dagger. As we now have a 28-10 ball game, ladies and gentlemen. And again, Jeff, talk to me real quick. J Mid for three to the dome. And like we said, we knew J Mid, he's not made for offense, but again, you give him an open look and he's going to shoot the ball. Talk to me, Jeff, about is this white team this bad? Or are they are they just in their own opponent right now because they're down 30-13. And like we said, we pointed out four of these guys are able to score. So, well, one, you're not seeing anything from the big man really. You're just seeing him sit corner. J Mid for three once again to the dome. And J Mid is literally the only one that can just find a way to score, and that's embarrassing because we said this guy's a perimeter lockdown, but you clearly see he doesn't give a damn if he misses a shot. He's going to keep shooting the goddamn ball. And this guy, and see, this is why I have so much love and respect for J Mid. This guy on his perimeter lock has a 73 ball, Jeff. He has a 73 ball. He ain't supposed to be making these threes like that. But it's showing that he's putting in the effort. Look, once again, J Mid for three. To the fucking dome. As he goes three in a row after missing the first three he took. We have a 33-19 ball game. And once again, this guy, Jalen, ain't supposed to be scoring, Jeff. But he's finding a way to it's the effort he's showing. You can tell that he's been here before. He's been in a game to where if I'm gonna get some opportunities, I'm gonna take advantage of them. You see what I'm saying? As we now have a 33-19 game. So now, white team with possession. They go back to J Mid. J Mid with the hot hand. J Mid goes to the big man. Big man who's done absolutely not a damn thing today. They go back to J Mid. J Mid, pump fakes. J Mid thought about taking that shot. He's gonna pass out of it. Right? 3, 2, 1. Big man for three, not even fucking close. And looks like the Blues gonna have an opportunity, get another wide open shot right here. So now, PG with the ball. PG being patient. They go back to the shooting guard. 1-on-1, three ball. Bad shot. That won't go. Rebound is by the white team. White team with possession. They go to J Mid. He kicks it out. Three ball. Not even fucking close for him right there. And oh my goodness, as that is a frustration foul. I mean, if J-Mid wanted to foul it in this game, I wouldn't blame him at all. This is absolutely embarrassing. The one guy who's not supposed to be really scoring is leading your team in offense right now. Like, are we serious right now? Like, look at this rebounding the ball. Like just at this point, this is embarrassing, right? Three ball, white team. That's finally good. So somebody actually, other than J-Mid, finally can score, right? As they found themselves down 34-22. As we about to head into halftime, as that dunk is good by the blue team, by the big man, and that might be one of the close to being a dagger because it just can't be just J Mid showing up. It's got to be somebody else doing something. As you're not seeing people on the blue team flopping, and we can't even blame them for doing so. Because so far tonight, today, it's just J Mid. He, like we said, after his first missed three, we knew he was going to shoot the ball when he kept getting wide open looks. And so far, he's been 3 or 4 from 3 point range. And this guy's not an offensive guy. So for you to only be down 36-22 is actually, I would consider it lucky because J Mid ain't supposed to. He's not an offensive guy. You see what I'm saying? Now, Slash, talk to me about the blue team because we heard a lot about the white team the entire first half. But talk to me about the blue team and what they need to focus on the second half. They need to really focus on just, you know, closing the deal. I mean, clearly we saw this game like it would look like it would have been over, but we need to see them take better shots. Like right there, that's not the best shot to take, but you're able to, still rebound the ball, get another opportunity. We want them to see them run some clock as well because again, you have yourself a lead, 38-22. You don't want to really let's rush to score. You don't really need to panic. You're up 30-22. Now, I'm not saying take your foot off the pedal in general, but just be a little more smart around the basketball and whatnot, right? As we have a 30-22 game, um, and this is absolutely embarrassing. J Mid shooting 75% for 3 point range in this game. Once again, J Mid 1-on-1. J Mid kicks it out. That's a turnover. As that ball is stolen by the blue team. Bad passer there by J Mid. But can we really blame him for turning the ball over? I mean, yeah, it's a turnover, but he's been their only answer on offense. And for that to be the case is embarrassing. I'm gonna keep saying that, Slash. Because that's just embarrassing. And look at that, a turnover right there by the white team. I mean, that's 7 turnovers compared to one as a team. And that's really been another part of the issue as well. They have really no ball movement. They're really they're just literally throwing a bullshit, right? So now, blue team possession, J Mid trying to draw the charge. Blue team. That ball is stolen by J Mid. J Mid on the possession. J Mid slams it home, but you can tell he's kind of irritated because he didn't really like he was energized with that dunk right there. As we now have a 40-24 ball game, and again, if we said, if you're the blue team, if you're a fan of the blue team, you want to just make sure you run clock, slow it down. You're not in no rush, but that right there is not what you want to see. Throwing up a lob, clearly nobody's there. As they go back to J Mid, J Mid goes up, close shot won't fall. But if you're the blue team, you don't want to see that. You want to see them run some clock. You want to see them slow it down and take the right shots. They go to another alley. That is no good. So now, J Mid, fast break. He slams it home again. We now have a 40-26 ball game, right? As it just seems like the blue team is just like not worried about whatever they do because so far they did back-to-back mistakes. And it just seems like they didn't learn from it, right? So now, blue team, 3 ball. That won't go. Rebounds by the white team. Can the white team get some answers? Can they get some answers? They go back to J Mid. He slams it home. We now have a 40-28 game. And that is now 19 points for J Mid today. Right? So now, like you don't want to play with fire if you're a fan of the blue team. So like we said, this is why you wanted to see Jeff. Now I see why you were saying to slow it down. You are in no rush because right now the rushing is literally hurting them as they're allowing this white team to get back in this game. As that 3 ball is no good again. Another rebound by the white team. Oh my, this might be a 10-point game. 3 ball, white team. That won't go. Another missed opportunity right there for the white team. So now can the blue team get back into this game? Can they now get this lead back to how they had it? So now, J Mid on defense. He got his hands up. J Mid trying to get his steal, being aggressive. They go right back to the corner. PG, 1-on-1. Goes to the big man. He kicks it out. Goes back out to the big man. Big man, 1-on-1. Fade away. Need it. Got it. We're now a 42-28 ball game. And that's what you want to see if you're a fan of the blue team. Run some clock. You're in no rush to score. Take the right shot. He got to his spot. He got to his move, and he knocked it down. Right, so now we have a 42-28 ball game. As that ball is going to be turned over right there by the white team. That is now, I believe, that is now probably, 8 turnovers if you're a fan of the white team. Just can't happen. As J Mid goes up, gets fouled, he's going to shoot 2 free throws. So J Mid, known as an 85% free throw shooter on the season, he's going to have to line shoot 2 free throws. As he knocks down the first one, with now 20 points in today's game. As he gets both of them in the fold, with now 21 points. We're now a 42-30 ball game. So now, Blue team with possession. Blue team. They go back to that power forward. Power forward. 1-on-1. Back to the small forward. Small forward. Pump faking. Hesitating. Attacking. Goes up. Thought he got fouled. Probably did. No call. Rebound is by the white team. They go to J Mid. J Mid wants the ball. Goes up. Euro. That won't go. Try to do a step right there. That won't go. We now have possession with the blue team. Blue team with the rebound. Fast break attacking. Slams it home with authority right there. And we now have a 44-30 ball game. And I'm gonna just say this, Jeff. I just feel like this is not gonna plan out well. Is there another block right there for the blue team and the white team? They just can't find a way to score. I will say this, Jeff. I just don't. I just think this is not going to end well for the white team. We looked at it. We said in the first quarter, the first half, these guys did not look comfortable except for really just J Mid. And I just feel like the blue team in the second and going into the fourth quarter, they're going to start doubling J Mid because they're not going to realize he's the only one that's scoring for these guys. And it's sad, but it's making an adjustment. As he's headed back to line, shoot 2 free throws. As he gets that one to fall, makes it his third free throw of today's game. So now J Mid 4-4 today on free throws. Well, that is now 23 points for J Mid. But back to my point, Jeff. I just feel like this blue team, if they were smart, just double team J Mid, get the ball out of his hands, right? As they turn it over right there, find themselves in trouble. So now J Mid on the fast break, slams it home, right? As with the steal right there, we now have a 44-34 ball game. J Mid 25 points tonight, 9 of 14, 3 of 4 from 3-point range. That's absolutely sensational. The fact that he's not even supposed to be scoring, he's done this today in today's game. As that 3 ball is to the dome right there by the small forward. As I don't know why the other team is flopping. This is clearly looking like it's literally been 1 versus 5 all game. So now they go back to J Mid behind the back. J Mid attacking as they are now starting to listen to what you said, Jeff. They are now starting to double. J Mid left wide open though. Pump fakes. J Mid can he get to a spot? A little lag. It's 3 to the dome anyway. That is now 4 of 5 from 3 tonight. Today, ladies and gentlemen. J Mid 4 of 5 from 3 gets the steal. J Mid with the steal. J Mid attacking makes the pass as they slow down the fast break. And that is the end of the third quarter. J Mid with 28 points in today's game, 80% from 3 on a build that's not supposed to be scoring, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Slash, let me say this as well. J Mid has 28 points today. Talk to me about how you feel about how this guy has performed today. Talk to me about what about his 28 points did you like about in today's game? Even though that these guys really they're not going to pull off this game because they just cannot find a way to score. Talk to me about how you feel this of J Mid just in general. All right, Jeff, I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I feel like J Mid. If you put this guy with people, and let's say if these guys could find a way to score, this would be an absolute blowout. Because the fact that J Mid's comfortable and he's not even the guy that's supposed to be scoring, and he looks like he's the actual 3-level scorer, inside outside scorer, and he's finding ways to just keep this team in the game. It's sensational. This guy has a 73 ball, a 70 driving layup, but yet has 28 points. And is literally fighting to keep his team just to not get blown up in this game. Because if we look at it like this, right? So we look at it like this, right, Jeff? This guy ain't supposed to be scoring. He's really mainly a defensive guy. Not saying that, yeah, we know he can get to the basket, we know he can dunk the ball, but he's not your inside outside scorer, your 3-level scorer. He's not your guy that you know he can be an offensive juggernaut. Those are the 4 guys that he was paired up with. And the fact that those guys, did they even put up 10 points? Look, 4, 5, 2, and 0. They didn't even put up 10 points, not one of them. So if I'm J Mid, first of all, I want to slap all of these teammates I got because this is absolutely a joke. You mean to tell me I'm really here for defense and the rest of the guys, they can't find a way to even get 10 points, and their builds are literally offensive juggernauts. So I won't be surprised if we hear a rant from him after the game, during the post game, but I want him to know that we are really, really proud of him for, just going in there. And even the fact that I want to point this as well out, Jeff, and I'm going to let you make your point in a minute. as they turn the ball over once again. As that alley was good. That's the dagger right there. That looks like it might be the dagger. 57-39. I want to point this out. The fact that this guy is shot 80% from three with a 73 ball, no boost, no none of that, is him just taking the opportunity because they left him the opportunity, right? As he turns the ball over right there. We know this game is over. This game is over. It's obviously over. Um, and how the hell did that layup not fall? Another shocking full moment. But yeah, I mean, this game is still over with. They cannot find a way to score. Look at this, right? Not even close. But the fact that this kid has shot 80% from three in this game with a 73 ball. I mean, can we just? This guy needs his props. Some of these guys on his team have 80 plus, probably 93 ball ratings, and they just look at this. Can't buy one. Just can't buy one. Just can't buy one. They're not comfortable. They just can't buy one. And this is why we said, and we know, and Jeff, I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna let you get to the point in a minute. Um, I know that he always says that he's not good at this game. You can say that, J Mid, but you are damn good at playing the role that you play. I mean, not only like again, this is a perimeter lock, 28 points today, 4 or 5 from three, no boost, just him putting in the effort. Now talk what you want to say, Slash. All right, so what I wanted to say was, well, one shout out to this blue team for coming out here. Again, like we said, we felt like once again they're now putting 2, 3 guys on J Mid, forcing the ball to his hands, and realizing these other guys can't do shit. We want to give credit to the blue team for making sure they get the W, make sure they kept fighting. Even the fact that J Mid did go, he did what he's supposed to do. They still kept their foot on the pedal. I mean, after those turnovers, they realized we need to close the game, and they did so. Um, I want to know how they feel about this because we did see a couple of guys flopping. Do we want to? I really wish we could hear, as we now see half the guys have just not quit the game. Um, but can these guys really like? I want to hear from the Blue Jays perspective. Like, how did they feel like they played? Because this game should probably been a 50-point loss. I mean, for the Whites. I mean, you have. I'm gonna say this again, Jeff. You mean to tell me the White team is full of a team, 4 players who's supposed to be able to go out there and get you probably 25 to 30 points build types, right? Inside, outside score. We saw 3-level score. We saw all of these builds supposed to be able to go out there, 2-way, 3-level score, supposed to be able to go out there, play defense, and probably get you to be able to score, right? None of them were comfortable. None of them could buy a shot. J Mid now trying to go for 30 at this point. He does. And again, shout out to J Mid for this game today. He goes out to get 30 points. I mean, it really doesn't matter, but he still kept fighting. But the fact that these guys are on builds, Jeff, that's supposed to be able to score. I mean, this might be one of the worst performances I've ever seen in rec history. I've never seen anything out of all the 2Ks we've played, Jeff. Have we ever seen the 2Ks where you have people have builds who are literally known for scoring, but just can't seem to find a way to, get 10 points? I mean, this might be like Kwame Brown type shit. I mean, we know Kwame Brown is not your offensive juggernaut, but I mean, these guys have the builds. They just can't find a way to score. Like we said before, we said in the first half, none of them look comfortable except like we point out that spin move for a reason because we knew in that spin move that J Mid did, we knew that that's a move that he likes to go to because he gets comfortable when he's able to create separation, and that's why it was very important. Like we said, even when he missed a shot, we said J Mid misses a three. But we know he's probably going to come back and shoot another one because if he's left wide open, that's not his game. But he's still going to put the damn effort to try to make it, right? And he makes 4 in a row. So you see what I'm saying? But and then he gets to the. It's not even only that he makes the three, shoots 80% from three in this game today, but he got to the line 4 times. Jeff, he got to the free throw line 4 times, made all 4 of them, right? And still, none of his teammates in this game were able to buy even close to 10 points. Not even close. And that's why I said this game, they're lucky they only lost 72-43. Because clearly you take away 30 points. I mean, let's do the math real quick. If we take away, as you just see Javen not just holding the ball, I mean, you can tell he's probably frustrated in this game today. If we do that, we get the calculator out. So 70. So hold on. So they had, what do they have today? They had, what was the score? 72-40. What was the score again? Let me see the score real quick, Jeff. Oh, Slash. The score was 72-43. So the white team only put up 43 points. If we take away 30, they would only have 13 points. That is a fucking joke. 13 points as a team, basically, if you take away Jamin's 30 points. That's it. And then Jamin gets 4 steals as well. So this guy played both sides for no reason, basically, because his teammates were just nowhere near to be helping him. Now I can understand, Jeff, to why this guy screams at his teammates. Now I can understand to why he yells and cusses at his teammates, because I mean there's just absolutely no help. There's absolutely no way to defend on how these guys played in this game today. Not even 10 points from any other player. And they're on scoring builds. So that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. You have the score 72-43. Jeff, I'm Jeff. You know, that was Jeff. That was Slash. We just did a commentary for y'all. And we clearly saw that the white team just got absolutely just destroyed on any category tonight. The only player, any category today, the only player that showed up for them was the player nobody else really thought about, which is a mid. The person that's known for defense puts up 30 points. So as always, love y'all. Got more shit on the way for y'all. Got more commentary on the way for y'all, man. But again, for all my teammates, I just want to say you guys all fucking suck. There's no way, and then he switched builds. There's no way that I'm on a build that, and again, y'all saw he was inside outside score, so he clearly switched builds, right? And he still fucking sucks. So look at that shit right there. But I want to say this for all my teammates. Y'all are all on builds that are known for scoring, and y'all couldn't even get 10 points. You couldn't even get 10 points. I'm on a build with a 73 ball. No boost, because I had news to say, well, you probably have boost. No boost. Look at this shit. No boost. 73 ball. But it's the effort, right? It's the confidence, right? It's the being comfortable in a spot, right? So let me know y'all feel in the comment section, man. Like I said, I'm again now. I hope some of y'all can understand to why I cuss folks out, to why I yell, and again, I'm not good. I will still claim the fact that I'm not good at this game because I'm not. Right? Like I told y'all, that right there, me going to get 30, it's just me playing my role. Right? I'm left wide open. I'm gonna take the shot. I'm gonna be aggressive. I'm trying to get to the free throw line. Right? You see, I'm spinning. I'm trying to create separation. I'm using my build. I'm trying to actually play my role, and I got grab 4 steals. Right? But these guys, no, no. Mm-mm. You can't defend it. So y'all know how I feel about this shit, man. As always, I love y'all. Trust me. More commentary is definitely on the way. I'm also gonna do some throwback games as well. So we might do for like Thursdays some throwback games from like a different season here and there. Just make shit just more interesting. And I will be doing probably some commentary for Cody as well upcoming. But yeah, man. Like I said, y'all clearly can see the game, the teammates I had, just absolutely no help in the game. And that was high rec too, so it wasn't even a low rec game. That was a high rec game. That was the lowest overall too. So the lowest overall goes and gets 30 points. The lowest overall. They were 99, 91. Oh no, there was a 91. There was 99, 91, 96, and 99. But yeah, man, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I can't. I'm doing most of it. Like I said, I love y'all, man. I'm out. I mean, it is what it is. I told y'all. It is what it is, man. I told y'all. I'm out. Post game is here. J-Man, please take your seat. Okay, first thing, J-Mid, let me ask you, first of all, it's unfortunate you guys weren't able to get the dub today. But talk to me how you're feeling right now. Sophie, I'm very frustrated. I felt like I did what I was supposed to do, knowing I'm not an offensive player like that. I just felt like I left it all on the court. I called this build a ball of energy for a reason. I feel like I showcased that in this game, but when my teammates, to all of my teammates out there that literally played, y'all are all just fucking terrible. And I know we're on national television. I'm sorry, but you got scorers, Sophie. They can't score. And it's just tough. Talk to me, Kate. Yeah. Well, first of all, you put up 30 points. Shouldn't be really down like that. Um, do you feel like it was just a matchup that was overwhelming for you guys in this game today, or do you just feel like it was just a bad game? I feel like it was both. I feel like really it was guys just not ready to play, guys not getting in their looks that they want. They can't create shit. They can't do shit. They fucking suck. Okay, they fucking suck. And like I said, I know we're on national television. I know. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm sorry, but my channel know I keep this shit real for them. You see what I'm saying? And for them teammates to go out there on scoring builds and not do a motherfucking thing, something got to be said in this post game. So I'm gonna talk my shit. You know what I'm saying, Cade? But yeah, man, shout out to you. I know your son wanted the autograph. I got you after the post game. Yeah, man. I'm gonna take two more questions. Make them good, by the way, because I'm going to get up out of here anyway after this game. Kylie, talk to me. Yeah. It said that you were 4 or 5 from three in today's game. Did you just feel like you just couldn't miss after the first one, or were you just focused on just trying to help the team out? I really was trying to just help them out. Once I took the first shot, I was trying to get a feel of how I wanted to do things. I felt like I knew I was gonna get some open looks, and I just hit 4 in a row after that. So I just really was trying to help the team out. But you clearly can see that they were just non fucking factors all game. And it is what it is. Nothing I can do to control it. Guys just gotta play the role, and they didn't do so. All right, I got one more question. Harrison, talk to me. Um, your upcoming game. Do you want to say anything to your fan base out there after today's game? What's coming up in the future? Anything planned like new wise? Just take your mind off this game right here that happened. Well, yeah, like I said, you're always gonna get a ball of energy from me out of this build. Um, I might not be the best offensive player. I might not be the best scoring type of player, but I leave it all on the court, effort wise. Role, I'm gonna do so. I believe I have 4 steals tonight. I'm gonna just do my best to help the team I could do. But like I said, I'm just really disappointed and frustrated with my teammates today. And really, just the fact that we lost what we lost, it shouldn't have been like that. Really, if we were gonna lose, I feel like the game should have been way more closer. But it is what it is, and like I said, it's your boy Jake Mid. That's the post game. As always, I love you guys. More stuff on the way. I'm out. Peace. My teammates, you fucking suck. Fuck!